What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mike Zala, make 'em holla. Mr. Cover your motherfucking face. And we back. It's another Sunday, another episode of the Cover Your Motherfucking Face podcast, y'all. And as always, I got my main man, Jab Judah.
Yeah.
Geraldine.
Two names, not one.
AKA Jimmy. And Miss Fine as Wine herself, Miss Brandy.
What's happening?
What's happening?
What's
Man.
happening?
It's been a crazy week.
Yeah, what is happening?
A lot's been going on. I don't know where to start though. I don't know. I feel so conflicted about a lot of stuff. Like I heard Beyonce was gonna play Storm.
You're not. Hold on. Not yet. Not, bro. Let's get the serious. Let's talk about what we need to talk about. Let's get that out the way before we get into the shit we can really laugh about, because we're gonna need that at the end of this shit today, bro.
Yeah, that's some.
Okay, what y'all want to kick it off on then?
What? Let's just kick it off with what's popping.
There's been a lot. I mean, there's a lot from the Wendy's that got set on fire because there was a man killed by a police officer in the drive-thru.
Mm-hmm. You want to talk about that first?
Was he killed in the drive-thru or in the parking lot?
No. So he was in line. He was in the drive-thru line. You remember? I don't know how familiar you guys are with California taco shops late at night after the clubs, but we don't usually hit Wendy's at 2-3 in the morning coming from Cali. We go to the taco shop. But anyway, dude was in line, cars in line. I guess somebody saw him sleep, called the police. The police came up, saw that he was sleeping in his car in line, told him to pull up in the parking spot, and then proceeded to take him out of the car. When they went to put cuffs on him, he started struggling and took off running, right? Right. So the police grabbed a taser. And this is all on the video. I'm just going off of what I saw on the video. I'm not going off of what somebody told me. I'm going off of what I saw. So cop grabs his taser. They go into a struggle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Buddy grabs the taser, gets away, takes off running. He's running. Turns around, points the taser at the cop, and the cop shoots him. Boom, boom.
So there's only one cop dealing with him the whole time?
Two.
But how the other cop didn't tase him?
He was way back. He was still chasing. He was catching.
He was a slow one.
He was slow.
Oh.
But he turned around and pointed the taser, and the cop shot him. Now, I'm not justifying what the cop did was right. I'm not, by any means. It was damn near a knee-jerk reaction, I guarantee you, probably.
Right.
Because the taser gun is not a lethal weapon. It's not going to kill you unless you got some heart stuff.
Right.
But, however,
yeah,
that's a sticky situation on that. I can't. He did it because he's black. I can't. That's just me.
Right.
Socially.
That's not a sticky
if you want to. I
What's
can't.
that, like, is he talking now? Like, didn't he talk like he was like the one take a sobriety test?
He failed the field sobriety test. That's why they put him in handcuffs.
He
was asleep already.
Right. He didn't want to go to jail. I think that's his whole thing, because he was like, I can take it, but I can walk up. I live right up here. I can walk up the street. I can walk.
Absolutely.
I take it. I don't want to be in violation. Like, he was trying to say all these things about basically saying, I don't want to go to jail.
Right.
If you let me sleep it off in the car or let me walk home, we're good. But when they tried to put him in cuffs, that's when he was like, no. Like and
jetted. Now, taser gun shoots at what?
Yeah.
Feet? Like max?
Yeah, those wires only go so far.
They only have two shots in them.
Right.
Yeah, they only got 2 shots in them. So I get it. It's not a lethal weapon. But that cop's not thinking that way in the heat of the moment. So whatever whatever comes of this case is going to be very different, I think, than what we've seen on the couple that got tased, or the girl that got slammed on her head, or George Floyd, or something else. I think this is going to take a different turn. I just think because of the times,
Yeah.
it's really fucked up, because if you look at, and I don't mean to take your story away, Mike, but that shit in
Oh no, I didn't get a chance to read it. I just saw it on the article.
that shit in Palmdale
Yeah.
the other day, where the young man was hanging from a tree, and then yesterday 2 more kids were found in Victorville, 50 miles away. Like, you can't tell me that there's little young black men, I can't even say little, young black men hanging themselves from trees, bro. You cannot fucking convince me.
Right. Yeah.
That's
and they all had the same suicidal idea.
Nah, bro.
Crazy.
I don't care. Suicide is one thing, but you ain't gonna find no black person, period, hanging themselves from a fucking tree, bro.
It would be from somewhere inside their home or something along those lines. It wouldn't be from a tree. But let's rewind a little bit. That fucking that story, the whole Wendy's thing in Atlanta. What's going to irritate me about that is there's going to be people who are going to utilize that within what we're already fighting for. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Get the fuck out of here. I understand you want to go to jail.
Oh, they found a
wherever
woman
you
too.
was drinking, huh?
They found a woman too.
Wherever he was drinking, he drove to that Wendy's and fell asleep. Okay?
Right.
He is 100% lucky that he didn't kill somebody on the way because he was drunk driving. He could have fell asleep while he was driving. 2, okay, we understand you didn't want to go to jail. You shouldn't have got behind the fucking wheel and fell asleep in a fucking Wendy's. Somebody wouldn't have called the fucking police on you because that was just fucking stupid. Okay? 3, you take the cop's taser.
Right. So that's resisting. That's
You're an automatic fucking threat.
All kind of stuff.
I don't give a fuck what color you are. You are an automatic fucking threat when you steal a taser from a cop. You're off top. They have no. They're not going to shoot you in the fucking kneecap. They're not going to shoot you in the fucking ankle. They're not going to shoot you in the fucking shoulder. They are going to kill you because you took their fucking taser and ran. You're off top. You're a threat. Now their life is in danger, taser or not. You have a weapon. You have their weapon that you stole.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Mike? Before I go back to it.
No, like I said, I got a chance to read a little bit of each of the stories, and then the one that caught mine is when the Wendy's got set on fire. I'm like, whoa, what really happened? You know, and that's why I was like, I didn't get a chance to read
Black Lives Matter too.
Oh, and
Why they said Wendy's on fire?
Another thing, I mean, like Brandy said, I mean, I kind of alluded to the same thing. You know, you take it, you run, you're putting yourself in these predicaments to make these things happen to you outside of what else is going on. But on the outside of it, having law enforcement like experience and shit, he didn't have to shoot him. Like, you know he had a taser, bro.
Right.
You discharged it once, he got it from you, took off and discharged it again. Like, you know it's got nothing else in it. You know that because it's your equipment. So, I mean, really, he didn't have to shoot him. And then this goes into a story. I posted about it. I wasn't really trying to be funny when I posted about it. I was posting about it to put myself, because that happened to me. But it didn't happen that severe, and it could have. Being in San Diego, it could have went way left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I fell asleep at a drive-thru at a taco shop at Super Sergio's on National City Boulevard in San Diego, California.
Super Sergio's is good.
It's bomb at taco shop. 3, 4, whatever in the morning. I'm faded. I know I'm faded. I live around the corner. I can make it. I fell asleep in the drive-thru. I woke up, no shit. California burrito was on my chest, like right here. Sun was up. The lady just opened the window, was like, hey, good morning. I'm like, hey, shit, thanks for not calling the police. I'm out. They just cleaned. They closed the drive-thru and cleaned, but they could have done just like that Wendy's did.
Exactly.
And said, hey, we got a dude sleeping in the drive-thru. And it could have went, I know my stupid ass, drunk. Oh, I would have done the same shit because I had the training.
Right.
I really would have done the same thing, just knowing myself. So, I mean, it could have been handled way different.
Yeah.
But let's get into it even further. We have a police commissioner from someplace who has stepped down. It's not the first one, you guys.
Mm-mm.
It's not the first one. It don't matter if she's white or black or anything. But what's up with the mayor of Atlanta?
Who's the mayor of Atlanta? Jermaine Dupri? Who's the mayor?
Oh, Miss Bottoms, Lance Bottoms.
Oh, yeah.
She ain't.
I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you?
Did you really say Jermaine Dupri?
Yes, he did.
You saved me, Gerald, because I had no clue either.
I'm glad you're bringing me back because I was about to go like way left. Like this is crazy, bro. Like we're not CNN.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's all we talking about.
Because that's what's out there.
But you know what? I have to honestly say that we took a hiatus from doing what we do because of coronavirus.
No, we didn't.
But we're not taking a hiatus. We're not taking a break from doing what we do because this is our reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that we need to talk about. This is something that hits home for each and every single one of us on this screen and everybody that we love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad that we have this platform. I don't know who the mayor of Atlanta is. I don't give a shit about these police commissioners. And let me tell you the reason why. Take this back to last week. Jab asked the question, where do you want to see this change come from? It's not going to start with the fucking police. You know what I'm saying? So I could give a fuck about their police commissioners. This change is going to come from each of us individually. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got shit to do with the mayors because they get voted in. Police chief commissioners get voted in too, don't they?
I
don't know. I don't know if that's the job.
It's not by the people. It's like by the system that they're already a part of, like different police organizations within it.
I know the sheriff gets voted. I'm not sure.
Yeah, sheriffs get voted by the people.
I want to say the commissioner's appointed by the mayor. I'm not sure.
Like
I said, my law enforcement experience was military, where what we said is what it is. There's no argument, motherfucker. That's it. There's no negotiation. That's it.
this is your job today.
Yeah, get the fuck out. You want to walk around doing that shit? Get the fuck out. That's all there is to it. There's no do not pass go, do not collect $200. Get out of here. Fuck out of here. What else we got to talk about? More people are dying, and we're on what, 20 days, 21 days protesting? And I pose this question to the three of you. Protests are great. Fucking outstanding. But what do you guys want to see change right now? What's going to take right now for shit to happen? For shit to stop? For shit to calm down? What's it going to take right now? Because it ain't calming down.
No, and with every incident, and with every incident is going to be under a microscope and to see exactly how those go down. Like, for instance, when we discussed the Wendy's incident, there are a lot of variables in that case. Every case that happens after that is going to get looked at the same way. Was this a case of this? You know, that's another reason why I felt it was so important for us to go over definitions like we did in the last episode, so we could literally break down, is this really what this is? You know, because it's a whole different scenario from, like we said, you know, seeing these young men be hung in trees. That's a whole, they don't even have a suspect. They're blaming it on oh, there was a lot of suicides
Right.
in the area. How many suicides is it going to take before you look at it and be like, something's happening here? Like, there might be somebody doing this. It can't be all that much mental illness going around and hopping, what? It was like 50, how many, not that far away where these incidences happen. You don't have to be a cop to really
50
like,
miles.
oh, someone's doing this.
Yeah.
You know? And when you look at those scenarios, you can see the difference in it. You can see, okay, this is something we need to focus on, not this as much, you know, and see where exactly we need to make the changes. And really, like you said, the taco shop or the owner of the Wendy's could have came out, hey, bro, I need you to move your car. I don't need to call the cops on you, especially knowing the times and knowing what people are doing. You know, as we spoke about on the last episode, the fact that they're changing the laws to where now if you make a false report, you are the one in trouble because there's been so many false alarms.
Hold on. I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but that's already a fucking thing. Like, if you call the police and it's not, and that's really a thing. It's called falsifying a police report. It's really a fine. It's like a fine or something. It's not going to jail, but it's really a thing. The fact that we have to knee-jerk reaction and make shit happen right now is what the fucking problem is. For example, the other day, and I'm tired. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off. The other day, fucking Smart and Final here in Las Vegas, little black lady, round a mask, got a mask around her face. All you can see is her eyes, bro. Pretty eyes. All you can see is her eyes. White lady walks up, puts her hand on her arm, says, you know what? Your life fucking matters. Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Yo.
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I wanted to punch that bitch in her fucking mouth, bro. And then you got signs on the shit that say, you gotta wear a mask to come in this thing. You got this little lady, she's a manager. Sir, you gotta wear a mask to come in, we can't let you in. This white man cussed her up and down, calls her every bitch in the fucking book, every way to call her an N-word. She has to call her other manager to escort this dude out. Are you fucking kidding me? Your life matters. We have to go up and touch people. What happened to yesterday? Last week? What happened to last year? Why does everything have to happen right the fuck now? Why?
Because everybody was pent up, locked up in their house, this quarantine.
Right.
They're sitting here watching, seeing everything happen. It's like something has to be done. And they finally got fed up because we can all see it play out. Everybody can see it play out. And they all want something to be done now because they're tired of witnessing it. Normally, when stuff happens, we see it. Rodney King, Trayvon Martin, we saw these things happen, but it went away because other things distracted us. Other things happened. Coronavirus had us locked in, watching everything happen unveil. And that's why. Like, now we want everybody's just fed up and like, okay, this is it. Just pile on. We got to do something about it. Let's burn a Wendy's. Let's take General Lee down. Let's do stuff.
Okay, Gerald, Brandy, you're the only two black people on this fucking podcast. So let me ask you this. Somebody else says it's a start.
It's a start.
Huh?
What's a start?
These things. Everybody, what's a start?
Start.
How do you guys feel about that?
I need more context of
all this shit.
That's my question is, what the fuck do you mean it's a start? Like, what?
You know it's a start?
What?
The Confederate flag thing is a start. You know, they're taking it down, banning it.
My eyeball is twitching.
Moving the Confederate flag out of existence and not allowing people to have the Confederate flag, that's a good start right there.
Right, but I mean, come on, dude. That flag was against America from its start. It should have been.
Right. It should have been.
Like, you cannot, let's let this sink in. You can't wave a Nazi flag in Germany, but you can wave one and hang it from your crib right here.
Right.
From the back of your fucking truck.
Really?
In Oceanside. In Oceanside, where I live by the beach, there was this one truck. Now, mind you, Oceanside is the home to Camp Pendleton. Biggest Marine Corps base out there.
No, you're absolutely right. Z's absolutely right, too, on Facebook Live, where she said that people don't have to work, so they got plenty of time to protest. That's
right.
Absolutely correct. You do have plenty of time to protest. But my thing is, when it comes time to go back to work, are you still going to be out there protesting, or are you going to be making money?
I don't have that option.
I don't
Okay?
either.
But
I'm not hired, so I got plenty of time to do whatever the fuck I'm saying.
But going back to it being a start, like, no, the Confederate flag bullshit is not a fucking start, because I'm pretty sure that same fucking Marine has the same fucking Confederate flags hanging from the back of his truck, driving
It's in his garage still.
Highway.
It's in his bathroom. It's fucking in his house.
You know what I'm saying? So no,
NASCAR, exactly.
That's not a start. That's why my question is, what is a start? Because the shit that happened to George Floyd, to Ahmaud Arbery, to Breonna Lewis, all happened within
Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor. My apologies. The all of this shit happened within coronavirus, including Ahmaud Arbery. That was at the very beginning before it got as bad as it was.
Ahmaud Arbery was. Wait, that's the jogger.
Yeah.
Right. That was the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Like in February.
That was in February. Okay. So mind you, that was the beginning of coronavirus. All of this shit happened within coronavirus. So people, yes, have had a lot of time to sit and let this shit process and watch the fucking news and watch Twitter and watch Facebook. They've had time to process this shit.
Right.
Nothing about what happened is any fucking different than what has already happened. The distraction, the difference, we was all working. I'm still fucking working. I didn't get the opportunity to not go fucking clock in. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else had something to do back then. Right. Everybody else had something to do with Trayvon Martin. Everybody had something to fucking do, you know what I'm saying, with every single person after that. Because Trayvon Martin was in 2011.
I think so.
It was 8 years ago.
So 2012. Okay, 2012. Ain't nobody burnt up shit when George Zimmerman got off, and every single one of us watched the fucking news.
George Zimmerman was doing everything after that happened. He made
George Zimmerman out in public, like
George Zimmerman was doing everything after that incident. He made
no bulletproof.
He made a Trayvon Martin painting,
book deals,
signing Skittles.
Signing Arizona, signing Skittles, got book deals.
Hey.
He was doing everything.
Then got his ass whooped a couple times. Somebody gave him $1 million.
Where? Hey.
There's where's the fucking start? What the fuck you mean it's a start? It's a start to what?
Thank you. I mean I just wanted to hear. I don't know.
Like
get it out.
Like I said last week. Like I said last Sunday, the only fucking change can come from within us, is how you maneuver, how you choose to move forward with this bullshit, how you learn to maneuver around. Do it at Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? I am so sorry that young man lost his life. I am so sorry that mother, that father lost their child. But I bet the next person won't go to Wendy's drunk and fall asleep in the fucking drive-thru.
KFC.
I bet that person who does get caught doing that stupid shit won't reach for the fucking taser.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry. I have an issue with that. Like, Jab, I understand that you have the training, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, yeah, you're right. It probably didn't have to result in that. Again,
no, I'm not saying. No, wait. Wait, hold your thought. I was not excusing anything just because I have training. Let's not get that twisted. Like, I would have handled that 100. I've been hit with a taser, yo. I know it fucking hurts. Like, I would handle that totally different, because military, we all train the same way. All of us. So if there's any fuck ups, everybody knows who fucked up. Everybody, there's no question. So I know for a fact that if that dude was in the military, it would have been handled totally different. And if any racial shit would have came in, all of them would have went. I only know that from personal experience. So because I've put people out for saying the simple N-word. That's it. That's all you said. I'll see you later, bro. That's me. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I just had to clear.
No. But and I get what you're saying, but like you said, with your military training, you probably wouldn't have shot him because you know that taser only has those 2 shots. One was busted at him, or both of them were busted at the cop, whatever the fucking case may be. So you would have known that he was no longer a threat.
Right.
But it's like, what, 3 o'clock in the morning in a fucking Wendy's drive-thru?
No, he wasn't even in the drive-thru no more.
Did they
Like,
pull
him
him over,
off to the side. He was way off in the parking lot. Like he was.
Well, what I'm saying is he was in the fucking drive. He wasn't drunk in the drive-thru in the middle of the day, was he?
No.
Right. So therefore, because he was drunk in the middle of the night in a Wendy's drive-thru and the cops got called, they pulled him off to the side, put him in one of those fucking parking spots. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, 1, why are you drunk in a Wendy's fucking drive-thru? 2, I'm gonna need you to get out and take this field sobriety test.
Get that 4 for 4. That late
But you know what? You know what? I guarantee you he wasn't the only person drunk in that drive-thru because that drive-thru was packed.
Yeah, it's packed.
But I bet you he was probably the only one
The
asleep.
one
That's
that fell
probably why
asleep.
it was
He
packed.
probably fell asleep behind in front of someone who wanted to get something, and he was taking too long. He got pissed.
He was asleep.
You know what? Hey, this idiot in front of me in the drive-thru.
Gerald
I'm
sound
trying
like
to
he
get a
talking
4 for 4. He ain't ordering. He's
I'm
sleeping.
absolutely talking from experience. But
Yeah.
Gerald's that Jack in the Box.
I don't want to laugh at this experience. I don't. But goddamn, he wasn't the only drunk person there.
Right. But he was the one that fell asleep.
Right.
That part.
Regardless of the fact that he fell asleep, it was his reaction after the fact. I
Absolutely.
understand.
Yeah, he was
If
doing
he
that
wouldn't have
until
took off
they tried to
running,
put a on
If
him.
he wouldn't have did all this shit,
Yeah.
if he would have did all this shit, I'm just saying, man.
His Harlem shaking.
I'm just saying.
You're right.
I'm
It's
just
not
saying.
funny. You're right. It's absolutely not funny
It isn't.
because the young man did lose his life. However, I'm a firm believer, like I said before, I'm a firm believer in choices. Every single choice and decision you make is going to have a consequence
No, you're
in
right.
some way,
You're
shape,
right.
or form.
You're right. You're
In
right.
some way, shape, or form. Every fucking choice and decision that you make. Now, if you go out and get faded and you can't handle your alcohol to where you fall asleep in a fucking drive-thru, you don't need to go out and drink no more. That's what
Well,
DoorDash is for.
Hey,
What?
because you fall asleep in the drive-thru don't mean you can't handle your alcohol.
Yeah.
Okay?
You fell asleep in a fucking drive-thru. That's exactly what that means.
I did it, and
That's why he's upset. Don't you call me out because I
why
did
the
it.
face was
don't you
Stop
say
calling
that.
your ass out. You did it too. You just got lucky
Lucky as hell.
that they
That's
put
it.
your
Yeah.
California
God had you.
burrito
That's it.
on your chest.
But that is a great pleasant surprise to wake up with a California burrito.
Man, it was still kind of warm too.
Oh man,
It was like this big, bro. It was like,
probably felt like love. Oh
yeah, it's just giving me a little hug.
Like a nice
No,
hug right here. Like, oh yes, that's just what I needed. I was faded.
Yeah.
Wait a
So
minute, that's my
listen.
burrito.
So look. Now that we done talked about the Wendy's thing, okay, and I know we've already hit George Floyd a lot, okay, and a lot has happened, and we all take this shit serious, and we all try to laugh through it. Don't get us wrong. Don't try to take our laughing as we don't take it serious. A lot of us just laugh just to get through this shit. All bullshit aside.
Laugh to stop from crying.
What do you guys see happening between now and
And when?
anything happening?
What? What's the question?
I mean, there's been a lot going on. I mean, if you even look at the fact that, like, look at the way TV networks have handled situations differently. Like, even they said that Cops, the TV show, done. Canceled.
Yeah.
That show's old as hell, and it wasn't really doing it. It wasn't even really promoting cops or people. Like it was just like seemed like it was the first reality show, just something to watch to distract you about life. Because it wasn't really nothing. It's not like it's the first 48. That's some interesting shit. The Cops was just a show that they were just having fun. Good
Cops
things.
was what led up to the first 48.
They took the little guy off Paw Patrol because he's a cop.
No, they didn't.
That part too.
They're not taking
It's
them
Paw
off.
He's
Patrol.
under fire.
They're
He's
not
under
taking
fire
him
on
off.
Paw Patrol.
It's Paw Patrol, man. And then let's go
They're
back.
not taking them off.
They're talking. Listen, Listen.
Chase is on the case. He's staying on Paw Patrol. They're not taking him off.
I'm gonna sign it. You can't take all the just because they cops, man.
Right. The Lego thing, I understand, because they remove all the cops from Legos and all the cop stuff they took off the shelves, and now, but you can still learn about justice and fighting against people without cops with Legos. They got Star Wars, they got Harry Potter, they got all kinds of stuff going on Legos.
I think it's fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I do.
Thank you.
I think it's stupid. And here's the reason why I feel this way. Not all cops are bad cops.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, there are times where I'd be looking at them like, like, man, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? But when I went to jail.
You went to jail?
Story time.
Story time, yes.
So when I went to jail, I had the sheriffs come pick me up.
Ooh,
and
he's doing big crime.
The deputy that got my collar basically was a rookie. And I knew he was a rookie because he was having help with the Miranda.
Wait. Miranda is not supposed to be memorized. It's supposed to be read.
But like literally he was like stuttering through it and like, okay, you
can read? How did you become a cop?
Clearly don't do this enough. So
right.
When I got to Vista County, the OG that was like schooling the rookie, he stood by my side the entire fucking time.
He just thought she was cute.
Shut up, stupid. Nah, he was an older OG, but no, he stood by my side because it was somebody in the tank that was like bugging the fuck out, like for real tripping. So he was just like, you know, telling me like, come here, come sit right here by me. I want to make sure that you're okay. He knew that I didn't need to be there, but you know, state of California has certain laws to where somebody got to go when it comes to DV. You know what I'm saying? It just flat out, somebody's got to go.
Whoever got the most bruises.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
The other person's going.
So
makes sense.
Right. But it was like, okay, somebody got to go, so I'm gonna take this one. You know what I'm saying? So he literally, like, he stood by me the entire time, and I have to say, like, that wasn't a great enough experience for me to ever want to go back. But
there shouldn't be an experience. There's no good arresting.
The protection that I got.
Where is this shit going? Are you on a high tangent right now?
Shut up and let me fucking finish.
I'm trying to get you around there.
Not if you keep fucking cutting me off. Shh. But anyway, the protection that I got while I was in there and like throughout the process made me realize and made me a believer that they're not all fucked up. You just have your fucked up ones. Right. You know what I'm saying? But that's with you're not gonna have the best fucking doctors every time you go to the hospital. You're not gonna have the best fucking nurses every time you go to the hospital. It's been a few times I done had to get this bitch away from me because I don't like her. You know what I'm saying? Give me a new nurse or give me a new doctor. Like, their care sucks.
Right. I ain't never been, so I don't know.
I was in part of this like black men's group, and they wanted to have the discussion about cops and treatment as being arrested or pulled over, and it came to me to talk about it. I was like, well, it might be because I'm light skinned or there's colorism, but all the cops I've ever dealt with were awesome, and we had fun and joked with them. Like, I never had that fear of when you get pulled over, like, oh no, this could be something could happen to me.
Like, this could be the end. Like,
yeah, this is it. Snatch your do-rag off because you're dying today. Like, I've never had that fear. Even now, when everything is happening so escalated, I still haven't had an issue with the cops. So when they pull me over, I'm like, oh, I'm just like, it's been always pleasant dealing with cops. I don't have that mentality. And it's, I guess maybe, like I said, maybe because I'm light-skinned. Maybe because
they say only 1%. It's only like 1% or less is the fucked up. So
right.
Well,
that's what they say. I think it's the 1% or less that get caught. That's just me. I don't know.
And like Gerald said too, it just depends. You know, sometimes like I've had probably a lot more negative interactions with the police than Gerald.
I haven't had any negative look, I can't even, you guys got me in the middle of the daytime. I can't even fucking talk. I've never had no, as smart mouth as I am, as fucked up as I am, as big as an asshole, I've never had any bad run-in with the cops.
Well, and that's good. You know, me on the other hand, I've had a lot of different interactions. So that's why I kind of understand Mrs. Brandy's story, you know, saying she was kind of looked over after, even though it was a rough trial, as long as you know you got someone, okay, no, you're going to be all right, kind of like just talking you through it a little bit, it's a little bit easier than say when you go in there by yourself and you know, like it was a negative interaction, you got thrown in there, you got thrown in handcuffs, you getting pushed around. It's very different. And you don't know who the fuck, okay, what's going on here? There's people flipping out around you. Everybody else but you got a gun. And it's like, you know, it's a whole different mentality when you go in with a negative interaction. So I kind of understand where she was saying, where she was more calmed down and talked to and everything like that.
Oh, yeah.
I think, you know, there with us that have had, in a sense, positive experiences.
Oh, yeah.
It's I've seen videos of these bad cops. I've seen videos of these fucked up cops. The one that happened in La Mesa. That was a friend of mine's son. You know what I'm saying? A friend of mine's son was harassed by San Diego police in La Mesa at the trolley station.
A friend of mine's son. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like that shit fucks with me. You know what I'm saying? That's where I get that fuck the police type mentality, because I see it happening to, this shit is close to home now.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very close, like close friend of mine in San Diego right now. His son got pulled over on San Diego Highway. I forget which one. I'm not going to quote which one, because if he's watching, he's going to call me and cuss me out because I don't remember which fucking freeway it is.
That was not.
Right. His son got pulled over and domed in the fucking head on the side of San Diego cop. When he told me that, San Diego cops will shoot you before they ask you anything. San Diego cops are racist as fuck too. It doesn't matter where you at. That 1% is
all cops.
It's that 1% is a lot when you spread it out. Okay?
You're right.
That 1% causes havoc and riot through a city when the 99% are really trying to do the right thing. But I totally agree with having cops in the same community of, you know, if I see you, you look like me, I believe in all that. I believe in all that. You grew up in this neighborhood, you should be able to be a cop in this neighborhood.
That would make the most sense. You have that camaraderie, relationships with the people.
Yeah, yeah, he was.
Yeah. And I like seeing those videos. There's videos of, you know what I'm saying, the cops that'll go back or go out to the neighborhoods that they grew up in. Like, you know, if it's a say SDPD cop and he grew up in Spring Valley, you know what I'm saying? He'll go out to Spring Valley, he'll go out to the community center and go shoot hoops with the kids, or go fucking do flippy things on skateboards and shit with the kids that are, you know, out there. There was one video that I saw, the kids were just outside playing basketball. One of the neighbors called the fucking cops. Dude was like, you know what? They just out here playing basketball. They're not doing shit. He said, I think his partner, he said, if my partner makes the shot, or if you make this shot from here, you can continue playing. If you miss, y'all gotta go home. Something along those lines. You know what I'm saying? Like he reasoned. He played with
the shot.
He made the shot though.
Yeah. Of course he made the shot.
He made the shot.
So they continued fucking playing. Like the kids are just out here playing. I was on Mental Mat.
Mental Mat. Hold on. I'm gonna refill on that. I'll listen though.
I was on Metal Mat. Jab is familiar with that block that I grew up on, and doing what we do when we got off work, when we got a sack of weed, you know what I'm saying? And I was usually the only girl that hung out with the fellas because we all grew up together. I'm legit fresh off work, fresh pack of weed, fresh pack of cigarettes, fresh pack of fucking swishers.
You got all the packs.
You know what I'm saying? Like fresh lighter too. It was some shit that happened up near the top of the hill by the park. Somebody either got pulled over or somebody else was arguing or some shit. They called the police. And it was probably about 6 or 7 of us just standing in front of the house, doing what we do where we grew up. You know what I'm saying? This is in front of our grandmother's houses. Cop that was involved with whatever the fuck was going on up the street rolls down the block, sees all of us down there. Mind you, it's October, November. We all got on hoodies. 10 minutes later, I'll never forget, I had the blunt to my lips, and my boy that was in front of me said, drop the blunt, police, drop the blunt, police. So I drop it, 7 of them, out of nowhere, swooped on us on Metal Mat. Like,
You guilty by suspicion on the block.
Huh?
You guilty by suspicion on the block. Stop tripping.
We're at home. Literally, half of us is fresh off work. On a Friday, all we wanted, and it was payday, all we wanted to do was smoke a blunt. We all fresh off work. We're at home.
But that block is notorious, though. That whole area right there is notorious. And
You're right. You're absolutely right. I grew up on the next street over. I grew up on Metal Mat. I grew up on Bunnell Street. I went to Kennedy. I went to Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? Notorious or not. Fuck. The neighborhood has its own goddamn gangland.
But
You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that. But still, we're at home doing what the fuck we do. And it's aggravating when we have to deal with shit like that. So, of course, we're going to have that fucking negative mentality about the police. My next experience changed things because it was like, okay, they kind of fucking cool. I was living an hour north of where I was before, but I ain't never had to deal with the police up there like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that that's going to happen to the next person who, unfortunately, will probably get a bullet to the fucking brain.
I was talking to a friend of mine on Twitter the other day about this whole thing. And they said something and this person was in the Navy also. And they said something to the fact that they think that all police should be like prior military. And I was like, yo.
I don't know about that.
Like, you don't want that, bro. Like,
some of y'all is fucked up.
No, not only are we fucked up, but the jurisdictions and the punishments are like totally different. Like, if you were in the military and you're not doing what I tell you to do, I can put my hands on you, put you in pain compliance techniques, pressure points, tie you up in a pretzel. Oh, yeah. And nobody can do anything to me.
Were you an MP?
Oh, yeah. For 15 years.
Oh.
You can't touch me because you're the one that's not in compliance. So once you get in compliance, then we can talk. There's a whole nother ball of wax. You don't want all the police force to be military because no.
That they're not gonna the difference in training.
Yeah. And I said this a couple of podcasts ago, if not the last podcast. I can't be a cop.
Right.
My voice like cracked like 6 octaves.
I wouldn't go say nothing.
Yeah, I can't. Because of my training. If I come out and stop you on a police stop or regular, what civilian people call routine traffic stop, nothing's routine, and you start smarting off and being disrespectful, there's a difference between civilian and military. Military, I can drag you out the car, tie you up in a pretzel, and nobody can touch me.
Why do you sound that
civilian? I want to put my hands on you and fuck you up. Like, who you being disrespectful to?
Y'all heard the sound effect, right?
Yes.
You can't do that. Like, you can't. You can't. It's not a good mix. It's not cool. we don't want that to happen. Like, that's not a good. Nah, we don't want that.
I
think we
understand.
beat up this racist shit and this tournaments.
Well, what about, because this topic kind of ties into it, I found an article, I don't know if you guys got a chance to read it, about the 400 million worth of cocaine.
Wait, what?
400 million worth of cocaine, marijuana, and it was seized.
Why?
He said, "Oop, it was seized." Like,
No,
That's a big ass oops.
Uh-oh, it was.
what's so funny, Mike? Mike.
Well, wait. That tickled his soul.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
so
waiting for
I'ma
Mike
ask
to
the
come
question.
back. Like, hold on, man.
Well, wait, where was it? Because that happened in San Diego at some point too.
no, it was on the Eastern Pacific. It was actually in international waters, so it didn't come into the U.S. yet.
It
They
was
caught
on
it
its way.
before it entered. Yeah.
So, do you know where that's at? Actually, what you said?
No, I have no clue. I
Eastern
just know it's
Pacific?
right there.
Do you know
Just-
where the Eastern Pacific is, Mike?
Where
Mike is
is
a
it,
little
Jam?
geographically challenged. Leave him alone.
No, I'm trying to figure it out where Mike knows where the Eastern Pacific is at. I'm trying to figure it out.
Which way is
Somewhere
it,
around
Jam?
Mexico.
The eastern side of the Pacific.
Yeah.
I told you he's a little geographically fucked up.
The west side of the Pacific is over by Japan and stuff. Bro, California is on the Pacific Ocean, Mike.
Oh, see,
That's why our time zone is Pacific. West Coast time zones Pacific.
The East Coast is on the Atlantic. The West Coast is on the Pacific. So anything East Pacific Coast is close to us, Mike.
oh, so that was close.
Yeah, here we go.
It was almost here. It was almost here.
We're tracking. We're getting him. We're getting him. Shit. Let's go, Mike.
Ah!
Let's go.
Still staying on the drug pattern. I'm staying on the drug pattern. Did you guys hear what happened with Governor Sisolak in Nevada, what they're trying to do?
They're trying to reopen shit. I know that.
No. Not only that, about him getting rid of the minor, like previous charges for marijuana. He's getting them wiped off people's records.
Good.
Yo.
Well, there's a whole store that sells marijuana. Then people who were selling it before should have been okay.
Exactly. So he's trying to change the law to where if you have like minor possession felonies,
And it's coming off. And that makes sense because
Yeah,
Nevada
yeah.
was a zero tolerance state when I lived there back in 2009,
That's so they can make room for protest.
10. For what?
That's so they can make room for all these protesters they're putting in jail.
You're such a dick.
Let the weed heads out. Bring the protesters in. Come on.
well, that's just going to help open up a lot more jobs, though, because if you think those records were actually stopping people from, being able to apply to jobs, all the stuff that pops up on their record, now with that new law passing and the way things have changed, it kind of opens up a lot more opportunities for people that may have had that on their record before. So it's kind of a step. Okay, cool. It's opening up a little bit more doorways here in Nevada as we reopen.
I think we can go shut back down.
We're going to see. Trump said he's not shutting down if a second wave comes.
Or flattened. It kind of beveled out and stayed the same.
Speaking of a second wave, because the protests have been going on.
Gerald was 1 hour too.
Yeah, you had to be the second.
So I'm guessing they're like, ain't nobody getting that second wave of stimulus check, huh?
Hey, whatever happened to that?
It's a possibility still.
George
They're
Floyd.
saying.
There's a fake Trump Twitter.
I'm serious. That's what happened, and everybody
I can say
fucking forgot
goodbye
about it.
to your stimulus page.
I saw that, Gerald. Hey, I saw that. Meme where they said it was a Trump meme said, "Oh, y'all want a second check, but y'all acting like this." Like,
Right. Y'all can kiss that second stimulus check goodbye.
that's fucked up. That's
It
fucked up.
is. It is.
Because I really wanted to spend it. I really wanted to spend it on the new box that looks
Oh yeah,
like
that PlayStation.
No. The Xbox X series looks like a little box.
Yeah, a little mini
The tower, computer tower.
It's like a little mini fridge.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking PS5 look like a Wi-Fi
Look.
tower.
Oh, frozen like
Yes.
this.
PlayStation 5 does look like a Wi-Fi tower. Look like a big router.
Stupid, bro.
I didn't like. I watched the preview with all those like little bubbles or balls or whatever the fuck. I'm like, okay, where's this going? Please hurry up. This is not
Right.
entertaining. And then I see a Wi-Fi tower that's white with black,
Okay,
but then
so-
all the little bubbles was all black, and then they turned blue. I'm like, get to the fucking
What am I
point.
looking at?
It's okay.
Right.
We don't expect you to understand. Changing the subject.
Woo!
Now that we're on this other stuff, what's going on?
Now you want.
funny. Bring
Oh,
I
the-
okay.
like yous.
What's going on?
So like we said, a lot is going on in the entertainment industry. I was gonna lead with this, by the way. You know, the storm discussion. It's happened a lot. I've seen
Storm!
Facebook pages. The storm discussion is what I'm calling it. Yes.
No,
She's not gonna
Look
play
here.
Storm.
look here. This is just my take, and then you guys can have it. But nonsense
I knew he was gonna go there.
does not need to be Storm, bro. We went from Halle Berry already played Storm.
Tearing it up. It was terrible.
Why would we downgrade to nonsense? Number one. Number two, she's not going to commit to a long-term role. Storm is not a one-movie bitch. She's a lot
Right.
of movies. Fuck you, nonsense.
She's not gonna be a part of the
He almost touched Gerald's
He's not gonna
screen.
be a part
I
of-
saw him touch Gerald's screen almost. Like the hand went right in there. Exactly. Oh,
She's not gonna play the role. Disney was approaching her to be a part of the soundtrack, and then stuff got leaked and snowballed and said she was gonna be Storm, but she's not doing it. Like Jab said, she can't commit to a long-term movie deal like that. She can't do 4 or 5 Storm movies and X-Men and Black Panther 2. She can't do that. She's nonsense because it's amazing, like it's everywhere. So she can't do that. That's one. Two, she knows she can't play that role. She already turned it down.
She already ruined the Lion King. Now I sound like a fucking sex phone operator. What the fuck is going on? Are you kidding me?
And regardless of how she sounded, like, I'm sorry, she's not a good actress, bro.
She's not an actress.
Cadillac Records is one of my favorite movies.
Hey, Cadillac
But
Records and
she got to
Dreamgirls or
portray
whatever the
her
fuck she's
true
in.
talent, which is singing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
She did
she
more singing than that.
produced the fucking movie. She produced it. But she's not a good, she sucked in Dreamgirls. She's not a good actress. She's not. She
Dreamgirls.
wasn't
One
good in
night
that.
only.
She, she wasn't good in that fucking that other movie that she did with Idris.
Obsessed.
Right.
What about Austin Powers?
Mama, because she didn't want that
She
lady
wasn't
coming
good in Goldmember.
touching her kid. She was terrible.
Foxy Cleopatra.
Foxy Cleopatra.
Only thing Beyonce had in that movie was body. That was
That's
it.
all she gonna have in any movie.
Anyways, the Austin Power movies are trash except for the second one.
Goldmember.
Goldmember is terrible compared to
Goldmember was the one with nonsense. Go away.
Yeah.
Trash.
Goldmember was funny. I'm sorry. It was
Goldmember
funny.
was
She
trash.
wasn't a good actress.
The
She
Spy
was
Who
just
Shagged Me
famous.
is the best one. The second one, that is hilarious. Mike
But
Myers
no,
played too many characters in Goldmember.
she
Brought that bastard back. He was doing too much in Goldmember.
Yeah, Brandy, just sip. Gerald wins this one. You sip. Take a hit off your pen. Take a sip. You lost.
I was going back to Lion King where we all agreed, fucker.
We all agree.
We all agree on Lion King, so it doesn't matter.
We all agree.
We all agree that she made Nala sound like a sex phone or a phone sex operator, and she don't need.
See, I didn't even agree to that. I'm just saying that the acting itself was terrible.
There's no acting in a voice over.
That's the bad
Yes,
thing.
it
It's
is.
just her voice. She couldn't even talk right.
Yeah, Brandy, don't make me put my face in this camera and get you. Look, look here.
This is
Trying to tell you. Okay. Next. Let's move on.
well, okay. I read this article. I'm gonna see if y'all read it. It came through. I don't even think I was the one that shared the article, but they announced for Pride Month that SpongeBob SquarePants has officially came out. They're saying they're labeling the character as a LGBTQ. I think I said all the letters. Friendly character.
Because SpongeBob goes on so many dates under the sea. Fucking hell. Are you kidding me?
I don't think anybody was confused about SpongeBob. SpongeBob is the Brat of Under the Sea. Like, who didn't know? Okay. Remember the Brat came out? It's a weight lifted off my chest. We know what you're doing, Brat. We knew.
Dude, yes, that shit right there was like, girl, if you don't sit the fuck down, we knew you was humping bitches back in Funkdafied.
Back when she was like, what do you like with Tyrese? Not you, Tyrese. I don't even know why you're in the music video.
My brain is going scrambled eggs. Are we talking
First
about
of all,
SpongeBob or the Brat? Like,
I'm representing for Pride Month right now, okay? But of all fucking characters, whether he is or he isn't, who fucking cares? It's SpongeBob.
Right. The Sponge.
But wait. You're right. But why does it? Why? Is it because his voice? Because he don't got enough bass? Like,
I don't know. Maybe it's the
he ain't grabbing asses. He's not
character.
grabbing dicks. He's not touching asses. He's not asking for shit. Why?
It's SpongeBob of all fucking characters.
I don't even know.
That was probably the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Asexual. Like,
that's what their stance was before. But why even have to give sexuality to a fictional character?
Right.
He washes dishes under the water, people. He's a sponge.
Right.
Exactly.
How many dates have you guys, you three, or anybody watching or listening, how many dates has SpongeBob been on?
She went on one with Sandy.
With Sandy, a woman.
Yeah. When he first met her, he thought it was a date.
I'm gonna do a shot to that.
And he drives.
Wait a minute.
That was one of the funniest episodes ever.
That really happened?
Yeah, so he first meets Sandy and he goes to like hang out with her.
They go to dinner.
Brings her a flower and they go out to dinner, but he doesn't tell her that he needs water to breathe. And he goes in her little dome.
Yep.
She's breathing
for like a week.
And he starts to dry out. It's so hilarious. And he finally breaks down like, water! Oh, it's one of the best episodes they ever had.
So, how does the LGBTQ food, how they feel about SpongeBob?
I haven't seen anybody comment on it. Like,
because nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, if anybody comments, they'd be like, we know or so. Those are the only comments you put under that when you.
Even the I know, like, I don't even understand that because it's SpongeBob.
Right.
He's a fucking sponge. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Bert and Ernie, where Bert and Ernie were portraying they're two human puppets that were roommates who we knew then.
Slept in the same room.
Wait a. Whoa! Not gonna let you get away with that shit. Hold on. You're gonna have to show me, email me, inbox me, video, something where Bert and Ernie was sending sexual innuendos during Sesame Street. Because I grew up on Sesame Street. There was no such thing as SpongeBob SquarePants. And I didn't think Bert and Ernie was gay.
They took baths together.
Ding, 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 ding.
He got Bert to play with his rubber ducky in the bathtub.
It's a rubber ducky.
That's innuendo.
Who don't have a rubber ducky in the bathtub, bro? I have one. You have one.
Did you have your friend in there with you? And you lose it? Hey, oh, Bert, I lost my rubber ducky. You reach down there and find it.
Oh, I didn't know this in the bathtub.
You
I didn't see that one.
That was a great impression.
That was great.
I didn't see the episode when it was in the bathroom. Nobody fucking cares about SpongeBob, Bert and Ernie. Nobody fucking cares about that.
Bert and Ernie is SpongeBob and Squidward.
Squidward's the man. Is he gay too? Because he's the man.
That's gonna break your heart if he is, huh?
I think Patrick is. I think SpongeBob and Patrick are together.
Get the fuck out of here. Spat Patrick under the rock, dude.
I'm just playing.
Jared was going off on a tangent. I mean, there is a reason why Squidward keep blowing on that clarinet, though. I'm just saying, you never know.
Both me and Jazz face was like, wait, what?
That ain't even how you play a clarinet, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how to play. You gotta do this to play a clarinet.
Let me speak from my perspective, being in the community itself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care, one, about all these different cartoon characters or, like characters of our childhood. I don't even think that shit like that should be sexualized in a sense to where they are gay, lesbian, whatever the case. Now, create two characters, like in Finding Dory. They had a lesbian couple in the aquarium, and a lot of people were pissed off about that.
Yeah, because the shit was just put in right now. Nobody was in there originally.
Huh?
What?
Nothing.
I think I know what you mean. But there's a lot of people that was pissed off about the lesbian couple in Finding Dory. However, it wasn't to where
Ellen. So why would
exactly? But it wasn't somebody that we have been seeing and been used to for so long, and then all of a sudden you want to bring them out as being gay or lesbian. Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, if they didn't initially come out like that, leave it the fuck be. That's not enhancing the community. That's not, oh, yay, good, we got somebody else.
For a while, actually,
no, get the fuck out of here.
Actually, for a while, when SpongeBob was at his height of popularity, they were trying to say he was gay. They were trying to take him off TV.
Yep. I was just getting ready.
It was negative that he was gay.
Good point. Thank you, Gerald. Thank you.
That's what they were doing. And like his first movie came out, there was like this couple scenes where Patrick had like this flag in his ass, and SpongeBob did like this, like he wore some fishnet stockings, and it was like he's gay and this is not good for children to see. But it's just like when you watch, it's just fun and goofy. Basically, that's all it is. But they were making a
just
big deal
like last week when people said that Bugs Bunny and everything was too violent for kids and everything.
Right.
All bullshit aside, even like my dad told me a long time ago, kids, Bugs Bunny was made for adults.
Right.
If you
crazy thing is, if you want to call somebody gay, Bugs Bunny is gay.
As fuck.
Bugs Bunny is super gay. If you watch all the Bugs Bunny cartoons, he's
as hell. If you want to catch all the innuendos and everything he's sending, if you watch Bugs Bunny as a kid, you're gonna laugh at Roadrunner at Wile E. Coyote getting fucked up, Roadrunner getting away, everybody getting hurt, blah 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 blah. But as you get older, you're gonna start laughing and thinking about what the fuck they're talking about
and actually doing.
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny does some super crazy stuff.
Yo.
I don't know. I'm a little lost, Brandy. You look real lost too.
Well, because bless you. I always thought Bugs Bunny had a girlfriend, which was
he did.
Space Jam.
The bunny that had the pink bow or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you know, even like when you catch those innuendos as an adult, you go back and watch those cartoons. The media is not coming out with the shit saying, "Oh, guess what? We lied to you. Bugs is gay." You know what I'm saying? So why would they do that shit with SpongeBob?
Tom and Jerry was a pimp. It's because of you new motherfuckers.
They're doing that for SpongeBob.
Don't say you new motherfuckers.
Back in the day, they tried to say SpongeBob was gay and it's bad.
Not so
now
I'm just saying, it's the new people.
To to light. Representation is needed. They want to say SpongeBob is gay. We're proud of it. Pride Month. They're trying to make it seem like it's a good thing now because it was a bad thing before and they had to defend it.
I don't even remember that shit from back then.
It really doesn't matter.
People, man.
But that's the only thing I can think of. Why would they decide to just do it now?
It's the new people, y'all. That's all.
The politically correct people.
Yeah.
The what?
The politically
PC.
correct people.
No, I want to hear Joe say it again.
The politically correct people.
Have you been drinking?
Right.
A little bit.
No.
I need another one almost. It's almost empty. Ooh.
Yeah, I was thinking about going to
And he
get
just
one.
Come on, man.
You see that?
Welcome to the day drinking episodes. Cover your motherfucking face.
It's 5 o'clock in Texas, right?
Hey, wait, whoa. Whoa. Z.
Hey, I'm kind of in agreement with that though.
Z.
I didn't.
Foghorn Leghorn
Yes.
was a racist?
Oh,
Hold on.
That's not the first time I've ever heard that.
I can see that. This is the first time I've ever heard that. But
This
now
is
that
the
I
first
think
time
about
I've
it-
ever heard that, but hold on a second. Hold on.
Now you sound like him.
Right.
Wait, no.
Yeah. Hey, that's my dude. That's my guy. Like when that dog kept fucking up and he slapped that dog, hey, I ain't always gonna be here to help you out when you he was out there trying to help the chicken hawk get more pussy. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's a racist.
Chicken Hawk was trying to eat Foghorn Leghorn.
They were trying to get Foghorn.
Right.
Trying to talk himself out of getting eaten.
No, you listen here, man.
Racist. He was trying to help everybody, man. Foghorn, come on now. I ain't always
I
gonna.
thought Foghorn Leghorn was created by KFC.
Yeah, but no, he was created by Mel Blanc. But I ain't always gonna be here to help you out. Like, he was there to help. Like, and then that old bitch, that old woman that always was
The old chicken lady?
yeah. He was flat out honest with the whole, like, hey, I ain't about
Well, her son, she had like a Poindexter.
Rooster cock. Like, I ain't about to fuck you, bitch. Like, go ahead.
She had a little son. She had like this big-headed, four-eyed son.
The little chicken hawk. Oh, yeah. Oh, not the chicken hawk, but the other dude with the.
Yeah, the big old glasses.
I remember. I'm about to watch Warner Brothers.
Hey, the
every
chicken
single Warner
hawk.
Brother cartoon.
The
I know.
chicken hawk.
The chicken hawk.
That's me.
That's a big-ass little bird.
Hey, I got my chest poked out. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Y'all ain't fucking with me. I'm ready to go. That's me.
Who said Foghorn Leghorn was racist, though? I never
He
even knew.
did say boy a lot. He did say boy a lot. I'll give you that. But it
Well,
wasn't
he was talking to a
a
boy.
dog. It was to another little fucking chicken. It wasn't
Right.
a human being. It was
But you said.
boy, I tell you. But I say boy to my
Boy, I tell
son.
you.
I say boy to little kids. He ain't saying boy like that.
No,
Watch
you
again.
listen here, boy.
Watch him again, and
I watch it all the time. That's my dude. Dude, man. Hey, I'm sorry.
I love Foghorn Leghorn.
That's my guy. I love Foghorn Leghorn. That's why he's not a racist. He's me in cartoon form.
Oh Lord.
No, I'm joking. But I love that dude. That dude's funny. Boy, I
It was super funny.
tell you. Listen here. Look at here.
But no, we see how a lot of things, are looked at differently when we become adults. From the cartoons of our past, we look at them differently because of events going on. They might not have been seen one way because they were meant to come out at a different time. Like, did you guys get a chance to check out, and thank you, Jav, for sharing it in the group, the Dave Chappelle special he just did, 840.
Hey, that was some good shit.
But Candace Owens, she's trying to call out Dave Chappelle and said, I bet he won't call me a raggedy bitch to my face.
Hey, I'll call Candace Owens a raggedy bitch to her face. Come on, this fucking.
He's just trying to get more attention and more views.
I say it's
See, and see, you know what? And this bitches like that, like you don't call out no man like that, because what you did is you're setting him up. So you want to have bigger balls than him right now and call this man out and say, I bet you won't, because his reaction to whatever it is that you do
Right.
after he steps to your face and calls you a raggedy bitch. Now, if you slap him for calling you a raggedy bitch and he busts your shit, he's getting in trouble for it.
Hey,
Right.
whatever Dave
Get the
Chappelle came
fuck
out
outta
with
here.
on 846 after she said what she said, she deserved it.
Right.
Balls.
But you see,
Whatever
where
she
I'm
wanna
going with
take
that,
it.
though? But you see where I'm
Dave
going with
Chappelle's
that?
balls on Candace Owens' face right now. Just,
but see what I'm saying? Like if he does that,
She trying to put him in a situation.
This is a grown woman. If he actually steps to her and say, all right, bitch, you called me out. You wanted to call me out. You calling me out. Now I'm in your face and I'm calling you a raggedy bitch. If she spit in his face, or if she slap him, or if she punch him in his snot box, and he beat her ass, he's going to be
a quick knee-jerk reaction. Just whoop the fuck out of her.
you know
Like,
what's
Wow,
one thing
calling
you
her
won't
raggedy
see?
bitch.
What's one thing you won't see? One thing you won't see is Dave Chappelle issuing a stupid ass fucking apology like Snoop Dogg and all the other motherfuckers did when they called that bitch a dog face ass bitch for saying what she said. You won't see Dave Chappelle issue no apology for that stupid ass.
Not at all.
If anything,
What the fuck
Dave
she said.
Chappelle put another special out talking about how you wanted me to apologize, and I still feel like this.
Hey, Dave Chappelle's from Ohio.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let that sink in, motherfuckers.
But just
So don't come
also,
at Jab talking about where the fuck my opinions come from, and I ain't correcting shit. I'm from the same place Dave Chappelle from. Leave me alone.
you also got to consider the way Dave Chappelle speaks and the way he does his stand-up specials. You know, he's changed a lot. If you followed his career the way he does
Dave
stuff,
Chappelle ain't changed a lick. That's just because y'all just seeing the shit.
This 846
Been
wasn't
that
supposed
way.
to be funny though. It was just him getting it off his chest, talking about how he reacts to it. But then if you watch Sticks and Stones, that's just like all the Dave Chappelle you know.
but like I said, the point I was making is from a comedic standpoint, you've seen him just from go like punchline, and now he's like stressing even more so points and messages in the story with a punchline. Like, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and then ha 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 in between, so that way it's a little bit easier to take.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I don't think anything should
He's
be.
just more relaxed on
You
stage.
should choke
compared
on
to
this
when he
shit if
first
it make you
started.
choke.
He's just more comfortable. That's what.
If it makes you choke, you should choke on it, motherfucker.
Feel some type of way?
Hydrate before alcoholic beverages.
And afterwards.
In between, it helps. It helps.
Well, you know, if you do it in between, it actually gets you drunker. Just saying. Something I heard.
So what else you guys was talking about?
Oh man.
No, listen. There's a lot of shit going on in the United States. But what I'm really surprised about is there's a lot of people that laughed at us, but are really coming to, ooh, help America out. It's crazy.
What are you talking about?
All right. The whole thing is worldwide now. So let's get funny, though. What else is funny? Mike, what else you got?
Hey, on
Can we
serious-
edit that part out and delete it?
Right, quick.
We live, Jab.
I'm just trying to make funny, man, because this is, we got to get to something else.
We do. I mean, and plus, I don't know. I'm gonna throw it in there, and it kind of doesn't even. The NASCAR driver, they quit NASCAR. They never even won a race.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about
Why is that
Mr.
relevant?
the Italian guy?
Yeah.
Why is he relevant?
No trophies. No
This
podium.
fucking guy
No
just
podium.
makes all of us look bad. Mike.
His best
Italian.
placing he
I'm
ever got was
Sicilian.
33 out of 40.
Yeah. No, well, what's worse?
His whole career.
This guy has an Italian last name. Mike's last name is Sala. S-Z. That's Italian. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. I have a Sicilian Italian last name. This son of a bitch is really in NASCAR talking shit. Are you
He's not. He left.
right? Like,
He's sold.
quitting. You should
I
have
think he
joined Bubba
admitted
Wallace.
that he quit because he got fired. You know,
You should have joined Bubba Wallace and helped him out.
they were like coronavirus stuff's not happening. We haven't won it. You know what? You're good. You're done. You had a good long time. Go ahead.
I got a question.
What?
Fuck is that even? Why is it relevant? Why is
Oh, so he's
happened?
quitting NASCAR because NASCAR has banned the Confederate flag.
They should have
Okay, I was wondering where the fuck that was going because I'm like, dude, if you've never won a race, you're not relevant. Like, you know what I'm
And
saying?
that's what the sport is saying.
and that's what everybody in NASCAR is
Who's going to
saying.
the
Like,
race
this
to see the
dude,
flag?
yeah, nobody will miss this dude. Like, he never won a race. He never did anything for NASCAR. But you're gonna announce that you're quitting because Bubba Wallace fucking said that. Because
NASCAR said
let's just call a spade a spade. Bubba Wallace.
NASCAR tweeted, "We had to
Let's
Google
just-
you. We didn't even know you were part of NASCAR."
Let's just
NASCAR
take Bubba
said that?
Wallace.
Yeah.
Let's just take Bubba Wallace as a person in sports. Bubba Wallace is one person in NASCAR, right?
Right.
One person, one human being, one black person in one sport. It's called NASCAR. You have 75% African American people in the NFL. I'm going to assume that there's close to 90% African whatever descent in baseball. Let's just go sports. One person in NASCAR does all of this, and none of you fucking schmuckatellis could have done nothing. Basketball, football.
Schmuckatelli.
One person, fucking NASCAR, and all you schmuckatellis in 3 other sports couldn't do shit. Yeah, crickets is what exactly it fucking deserves.
I mean, well, each sport is a little bit different. It's great that NASCAR understood and made those changes. You know, some sports, it's a little bit differently. It takes more to actually bring a change out.
I'm not believing that bullshit, Mike.
Okay, so
They're
one of my favorite fucking movies. One of my favorite movies, The Blind Side. In The Blind Side, they were at one of the fucking games, and our dad said something along the lines of, "I've never seen this many rednecks in one spot." Kids said, "NASCAR, Dad, NASCAR." Okay. So gathering from what you guys are talking about, because dude who was Italian quit NASCAR because of the Confederate, they made them take or stop using the Confederate flag. Is
Yes,
that what
they
I'm
no
gathering
longer
here?
they
Right.
no longer
You
use
can't
it
even buy it
in
now. Like, you
NASCAR.
can't wave it. You can't bring it with you. No more.
I actually kind of feel bad because if there was one place, it should have been okay. It should have been NASCAR. But I mean,
It was okay. That was the only place it was okay.
That was the only place.
There
Like,
was no ever
they
anywhere else.
should let them have that.
in the military, you can't have that hanging anywhere in your places, in your spaces.
Anymore, right?
No.
Didn't that just? Was
I
that
don't
just-
know. I was in from 1993 to 2013. If you were caught with a Confederate flag hanging in your place, you were subject to getting your ass kicked or mass, all that trouble.
Right.
That's just
I need you to stop drinking Crown Royal, bro.
We're gonna get Jab back on that flower.
Right.
Yeah. This is what happens when Jab's out of weed. Goddamn.
But
Next.
hold on, where did my volume go? There we go. To bring it back. my volume, it would cut out a little bit.
Your head ain't cut out, no.
Right.
No, it's right there.
Yes. Yeah.
Somebody please get that man some weed.
We working on it.
Edible or something.
Come day drink with Jab. It's fun.
Oh, and it's 2 hours earlier for y'all too. Ooh, shit.
Telling you, I'm on one.
Mike, what you got going on over there?
But no,
Yeah,
I
I
had to
don't know either.
rehook up the battery. My bad.
No,
The
but like,
laptop's down.
no, we had some other funny shit happen. This guy, fucking Mike, fucking
What other
Sosa.
articles do you guys have? I don't know. We hit a lot of articles. I mean, they kind of just blended into each other. And then, I mean, we still have the Starbucks issue we can discuss.
Let's talk about it.
Starbucks. The Black Lives Matter memorabilia.
Yep. And how it switched real quick.
It didn't switch. The reason, this is what Starbucks did. They didn't want people wearing their own merch because they was creating merch, and they wanted to make that money off of that merch. That's why they didn't want their people wearing their own stuff. And once they got in trouble for it, it's like, hurry up, put it out. Black Lives Matter shirts for everybody.
Not true. Fake news.
So what is it, Jack?
So here's the scoop. So when I saw this come up on the social media like it was coming up, I can't even speak right now. I instantly started talking to my friends back east. Because over here in Vegas, California, we're 3 hours behind everybody. So whatever they're reporting, people out here really haven't seen yet unless they're asleep. So one of my friends happens to be friends or associates with a regional person.
Starbucks manager.
Yeah, for Starbucks. For a region, not just a store. For a region. Okay?
Like a couple stores.
Yeah. So I proposed this question to this person, like, hey, is this real? Like, can I post about this and talk shit about it? Like, what's the haps? So this person came back to me with the same post that TMZ and everybody else reported, that Starbucks has a very strict dress code with their employees. And they were going to put out a t-shirt to cover everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that was like as soon as it fucking happened, right?
Right.
That information, I tried to share it with as many people as possible while everybody was complaining about it. But it didn't get heard. It didn't get read. It didn't get adhered to.
Because it spread like wildfire.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, my friends and other people like went fucking totally left
Right.
shit. Good luck, Starbucks. That's all I got. Good luck.
How do you feel about it, Miss Brandy?
I saw somebody posted a meme that said somebody should go into Starbucks, and when they ask what your name is, tell them Black Lives Matter. When they
And have
call
them
for
write it
your
on the
drink,
cup.
don't answer to make them say it louder.
I think I saw some people doing that.
I saw a picture of it. I saw a picture of it, and you know, I giggled at it. But it's like, what the fuck are you gonna gain from this? You know what I'm saying? What's the end game from that?
No,
what I mean? It's either you're gonna
people that's in the cafe.
But you're either gonna patronize, you're either gonna go to Starbucks or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Again, here we go with choices. Like when I researched a lot about Chick-fil-A, because everybody was Chick-fil-A this, Chick-fil-A that, Chick-fil-A this, Chick-fil-A that.
Closed today.
I'm like, okay, well, you know, then I found out that Chick-fil-A was actually donating money to organizations and groups that were working to prevent gay couples from adopting kids.
Whoa.
This was a while ago. This is not new, but this is a while ago.
I was about to say, like, this is old. This is old, isn't it?
But for me, in reference to whether or not you're going to patronize something, that is your choice. You know what I'm saying? I chose not to patronize Chick-fil-A for that reason.
I don't mean to cut you off, but at that instant, okay, that instant right there. So when they come out and said Taco Bell, KFC, all these other fucking companies and fast food spots that support Trump and all that other shit. With that being said, what you just said, if you knew somebody did those things supporting Trump, would you still be their friend?
Like I said last week, I know how to operate at a distance. I know your stance on this. This means we can never have a conversation about that. I actually have friends who are Trump supporters. I know not to have this conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? I know not to have a conversation about that with you. We can have a conversation about the trees. We can have a conversation about the birds. We can have a conversation about
the bees,
food, alcohol, whatever. But when it comes to supporting Trump or politics or presidents, we can't have that conversation. We cannot have that conversation.
Whoa.
That's my choice. You know what I'm saying? Just because they support Trump doesn't make them a bad person.
So you have
individually, it does not make them a bad person.
You
especially
have friends?
the people that I knew before Trump got in office. I was your friend, and you, whatever feelings you have to where you want to represent Trump, you've never displayed that shit towards me, and we're going to keep it like that while I see you out here supporting this orange motherfucker.
Would you still
keep that same energy?
Would you tell your friend that, though?
Absolutely. I have absolutely told my friend that. I actually told my friend that on social media for everybody to fucking see.
I'm not talking about social media for everybody to see. I'm talking about face-to-face.
Yes, I absolutely would.
You would tell your friend, I ain't fucking with you, or I will fuck with you, but I'm not letting your opinion affect our friendship.
Yes.
I
had to say that to somebody literally who was standing in my fucking face.
I can't do that. I can't. If you can sit here, I don't have, to my knowledge, I don't have any friends in my personal life that support Trump. Like, if you support dude, I really, all bullshit aside, I cannot be fucking friends with you. Period.
And right, but that's your choice. Like I said.
No. It's your choice. No. It's not a choice. It's you're a fucked up individual. Like, you really believe this fucking person's right. That's not a choice.
That is a fucking choice.
No.
As you can see, Jab's a lot more aggressive with his opinions.
Right. But look, in regard to choices, it is my choice, again, on how I maneuver around that person. But I'm not going to end a fucking friendship just because somebody else's beliefs are different. If that's the case, I wouldn't have friendships or relationships with family members who have an issue with the fact that I'm gay.
Oh, I cut everybody off, Brandy. I'm here with you.
That's you, though.
No. I'm here. I'll support you. No, I will support you. You want to cut your family off? Not support you because you're gay? Oh, I'm here to support you. I cut them off. Not talk to them ever again.
We need to get you drinking tequila and maybe not Crown.
No, fuck tequila. No, I'm just saying. No, like, if you support Trump, like, I've cut family members off. Like, you support Trump for real? Like, I know you. I know your daddy. Your daddy related to me. How the fuck? No, I can't talk to you no more. For real? That's
Makes sense.
Gerald, look, if Mike and Gerald and you all supported Trump, I'll cut all three of you motherfuckers off and do this podcast by myself.
But you see the difference in handling matters.
Back to choices.
Mhm.
I'm just saying.
Well, Gerald, any thoughts on that?
I'm glad I don't support Trump. Make sure he's make everybody leave the meeting all at once.
I love you guys. I love you guys. But if you can't see this motherfucker trying to divide us every time he get a chance,
yeah.
I don't know what to
like he had this rally set up, right? He had the rally set up in
on
Tulsa.
Juneteenth.
On June.
And then the motherfuckers changed his mind all of a sudden.
He moved it to the next day to June 20th.
And then you gonna try to do another one in Jacksonville.
He can do it in Tulsa if he's
on August 27th, known as X Handle fucking Saturday or whatever the fuck it's known as.
Oh wow.
You gonna try to do it? You gonna try to do it in there too? Like you don't think we try to catch on to your stupid ass?
Right.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. I love y'all, man.
And like I said, keep
Fuck
that
this
shit
dude.
fuck
Like we
over
can't
there
be
and
friends.
for me.
We can't be friends.
That's it. That's all.
I think it's that time, y'all. It's that time for the wrap up.
Oh,
roundabout.
You put us in punishment.
Roundabout.
Fucking big ass, fucked up parent. Fuck you, Mike. You know where to find me, at @jab_Judah on Twitter, @jab_Judah on Instagram. I don't give a fuck. If y'all talk to me, get in my DM, get on my Facebook. I'll talk to you. I don't need these three people to talk to me. I love y'all.
Hey. Jab, you got time. So.
I got time. I got time. Whenever the fuck y'all got time, I got time. Get at me. Yeah.
Gerald Dean, 2 names, not one. Mr. Dean Live on all social media platforms. Trying to get on that snap me up. I'll snap back just like the old days. You hit me up, I hit you back. Snap and I snap back. Like a baseball cap.
Like a baseball cap.
Thanks for tuning in.
Rapping on the wrap up.
Everything.
Bars.
That's it.
I'm faded.
Clearly. Ms. Brandy Nicole on Instagram. That's the only open platform of social media for me right now. But get at me. It's open. Hit my inbox. You guys got something to talk about, something to say regarding something I said. Hit our podcast on Facebook or hit my DM.
Too. Don't
hit Brandy DM. She like that.
Or you can always find us on the Cover Your Motherfucking Face Facebook page, like Miss Brandy was saying too as well. You can find us on there. You can also now find us on Instagram, the Cover Your Motherfucking Face podcast. And if you notice in the background, you'll start seeing this logo a little bit more too. Once
move
again,
hey, move out the way. Just get up. Move out the way. Scoot out. I know you got wheels on your shit. Move out the way. Move.
Up and walk away for a second.
Yeah. Get up.
Hold on. Does that work?
There you go. Get your head out the way. Fucking asshole. There you go. See that fucking logo? God.
Oh shit.
That was tight.
That was perfect.
I love y'all, man.
Hey, don't we got like a little secret to let out about another platform where we're gonna be showing up at?
Yep. Gerald, why don't you go ahead and let them know about that?
Oh yeah.
YouTube. So if you're watching live or you see that we've been live, you missed it, you can see us on YouTube. Catch the YouTube channel going to be up tomorrow. This episode, the last episode, and all of the episodes after this when we record them.
All right, so we'll see y'all next Sunday. Cover your motherfucking face. See y'all later.
Peace!
Yay.